Live from Vermont's own WCAX, the UVM Men's Soccer Championship Parade starts now.
Welcome to the capital of the college soccer world, Burlington, Vermont, Church Street Marketplace for Championship Celebration Sunday. The UVM men's soccer team, fresh off their national championship just over a month ago. We are celebrating once again here on Church Street Marketplace. I'm Michael Dugan alongside Catherine Huntley, and I'm going to say thousands of members of Catamount Country here to celebrate the national champion men's soccer team. Catherine, what a day.
This is unbelievable. This is not the Green Mountain State. This is Catamount Country. This is completely blowing me away with just how many people have showed up. The energy is up. The music is up. It is a fantastic day out here.
It's just unbelievable. I mean, every time we look up, there's more people. The parade is about to get going, and everyone here in the same place for the first time really since they won that championship, and what a ride it was. Let's go relive that six-chapter story, rather, of that NCAA tournament run for the Cardiac Cats.
Great team, all the newcomers and the returners. I feel that it will be an amazing year, and we'll prove it session by session.
It sure was, and they sure did. It was a postseason run that began and ended with a trophy. The Cats claimed the conference crown thanks to a game winner by Maximilian Kissel, foreshadowing a little bit of history that would happen exactly 1 month later. Vermont kicked off the NCAA tournament with a 5-0 win over Iona, and then they hit the road for good. First downing Hofstra on the East Coast and picking up a potential Goal of the Year candidate thanks to David Ismail, before hitting the West Coast for an overtime victory over San Diego by the boot of big game Bazzini, earning a second quarterfinal trip in the last 3 years. A date with the second-seeded Pitt Panthers was all that stood between the Cats and the College Cup, and Kissel again plays hero, breaking open the scoring early in the second half before Bazzini slammed the door, booking a first-ever trip to the Final Four. Not running short on magic, a late 1-0 deficit to Denver didn't bury these Cats, as Bazzini scored his 6th goal in 5 tournament games to equalize with under 7 minutes remaining. And with no goals in overtime, it turned to penalties, and Vermont once again weathered the storm, continuing what some called a Cinderella run, but not head coach Rob Dow.
I think everyone's looking at Vermont right now and saying these underdogs, watch out for Vermont. But, let's shorten that up and just call us dogs.
And those dogs were in no mood to just roll over, remaining true to their identity until the end. Down 1-0 late to Marshall in the national championship, the equalizer again came with 7 minutes remaining. And in overtime, Kissel did what Kissel does. With the weight of a trophy on his back once more, blitzing the sideline and setting himself up for the biggest goal in the history of the program. An overtime game winner that left Vermont on top of the college soccer world, starting a celebration in Catamount Country that might never end.
Congratulations to the Vermont! Yeah, who knows when it's going to end, if it's going to end, but I can tell you one thing for sure, Catherine, it's not ending right now, and it's probably not ending today, given how many people are here. We're at the end of this parade, and the barricades are set up so narrow for where they're going to walk up at the end, and we have fans lined up all the way to the storefronts. It's unbelievable.
I don't even know what I was expecting, but this has been fantastic, and they are rolling down the street right now. The parade's just getting kicked off, and we have so many different cameras to show you everything that you could possibly want to see of this parade. You can see there some players are on the back of the pickup trucks soaking it all up. Their pickup trucks are just starting at the bottom of Church Street, but I mean, what a thrill for these guys to be able to experience this.
Yeah, I mean, you were here, of course, for the championship run at Nectar's and all the watch parties, and I was down in Cary, obviously, for the College Cup, and we talked about it a little bit in the intro, but this is really the first time that fans get to celebrate in the same place, because part of Catamount Country was here for the College Cup. They couldn't make it. They had class, they had finals, they had work, and the part of Catamount Country that could travel made itself known. They were so loud, but everyone's celebrating in different states, and this is the first time everyone can be in the same place, and you can really feel it.
I mean, and it's sort of delayed gratification, which I I think people were a little bit confused about, wondering if it would take away from it, but I can absolutely say this is not taken away from it, because people were so ready to come out and see these players and give them the appreciation that they deserve. I mean, they're on the back of these pickup trucks. I mean, some of these guys even grew up here in Burlington. There's 2 guys on the team who are actually played at VHS and won a state championship, and now they're coming down Church Street in their hometown.
Yeah, I bet you if you told them when they grabbed the state championship trophy, all those, 5 years ago, I believe it was, that wouldn't be the biggest celebration that they would have with a trophy in Burlington in their lives. I don't know if they would have believed you. Well, hopefully we can catch up with them later and get that answer. But, I mean, just what a scene this is. And what was the energy like, Catherine? I'm sure it felt like just yesterday at Nectar's, at these watch parties. What was the energy like here in town with people just all watching on one screen?
Well, it's really funny because on its face, Burlington is not a sports town. You know, people don't think of sports when they think of Burlington, but this has started this crazy groundswell, you know, between Vermont Green and now having this Catamount team winning. I mean, I was upstairs at Nectar's, and when the doors opened, people flooded in. And it was players that played decades ago. It was parents and former players. I mean, the energy was unbelievable. And then after they won, I was down here in Burlington, and people were out on the streets screaming. I mean, it is something you expect to see in a much larger city, but it's happening here in Burlington, and it's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's cool because when we were getting set up here and we saw some of the fans coming in, you know, hours before, they started to line up. You know, you really start to notice them line up here 11:30, maybe 11:45, which is over an hour, of course, before this thing started. And it's multiplied since then, obviously, but I saw some people lining up that I saw down in North Carolina, and I recognized them. You know, I talked to them, you know, at the tailgate before the game started, or I talked to them after they won. And it's just cool to see everyone come out and just support this team that made this unbelievable run that those who follow the program might not think it's that unbelievable. You know, we talk about they're one of 4 programs to make the 3rd round or later in the last 3 NCAA tournaments alongside Marshall, Stanford, and Indiana. Indiana's one of the more storied programs in the sport. Stanford is a powerhouse, and Marshall championship just 5 years ago, of course, the team that they beat in the national championship. You can see all these fans lined up.
These fans.
Look at the energy.
And we're walking right along with this parade. Look at the guys. The players are standing up. Oh my gosh.
They're like rock stars here.
They are rock stars.
They are like rock stars here. You're right. But the scene when they got back to Patrick Gym the day after the national championship. I didn't know you could fit that many people in the Patrick Gym lobby. And I've been to Patrick Gym for some big games before. A couple conference championships, a couple big non-conference games, a couple big conference games, a couple WNIT games for the women's team last year. But it's just different when you see people, sports fans and non-sports fans, people that love the sport, people that follow this program day in and day out, versus people that just love Vermont, versus people that just love UVM. It was just so cool to see them, this team, this group of guys, the players, the coaching staff, and everybody in between, bring all of these people together. I mean, after the game, after the national championship down in Cary, we were just outside the stadium right after. Just, you know, we got the rawest of raw emotion. And we talked to a local Vermonter, we talked to an alum, and I think the conversation that stuck with me the most was we talked to a high school senior that lived in Raleigh. And she had a Vermont sweatshirt on. And when we started talking to her, she said, I just got accepted into the University of Vermont a couple of days ago. I'm going to be a freshman next year. So, but these are the things, it's just, you think, oh, small world, but that's her first memory as a UVM Catamount, winning a national championship in her backyard. You know, Cary, the Raleigh area, famously not right down the road from here. If anybody traveled there for the championship, you know all about that. But that's her first memory. And first impressions are so meaningful. And when you can share that with your friends, that could spark a lifetime of passionate fandom and a connection with this community and the school that you'd be really hard-pressed to get organically another way if you're just a sports fan or not. she was in town because she lived there. Oh, look, my future school is playing in the national title. And that's the kind of thing that can spark a lifetime of passion and fandom.
I mean, I can't imagine what these players will be feeling, and I'm sure we'll hear from them. Oh, they were just lifting up the trophy as they're going down Church Street. I mean, the energy is so palpable. You know, we've been down here for huge events, but this is unlike anything I've ever seen in downtown Burlington. Looking out at the crowd, and I'm seeing so many kids on shoulders. I mean, watching these players coming up and seeing what in their future, being inspired by local guys, local players from other countries coming here to this small city of Burlington, Vermont, and getting to celebrate like this. I mean, look at on the back of these trucks. Now, the parade is definitely slowed down a little bit as everybody is trying to get as many pictures and as many views of these guys as they can. Now, I was at Far Post Soccer, one of the local soccer clubs here, right before the championship game, and the kids were just in awe. Like, they could not believe it. The kids at Nordic too, the same thing. I talked to them. They could not wait to see these people because they said they're seeing these guys do it and they can believe that they might be able to do it too someday. And just being able to be in a small city and feel that is really something special. And you can see it here today.
Yeah, to spark that next generation of players or even just fans of the game. When you have somebody in your community that, you know, you're watching in Virtue Field, it's a great place to watch a game, and those fans show up, non-conference, conference championship, it doesn't matter. But to see, you know, everybody there throughout the season knew that they could do this, right? Because like we said earlier, they've been so successful in the postseason, but like you said, to actually see them do that provides, I guess, this validation of like, hey, the rest of the country now knows what we know, right? It was no surprise to a lot of fans around here, but it's just so cool to see that validation and everybody realize, hey, the rest of the country just woke up.
Yeah, take notice of Vermont. Yeah. Everybody needs to know how awesome this place is. And I'm hearing that we might have a live interview, so why don't we go to that? Oh, come over here.
Who do we have here?
Who are you?
Mark Richardson.
Well, love your wig, and tell me, how are you feeling today?
Incredible, just unbelievable. This whole event is just amazing, and we're happy to be a part of it.
Can you tell me about your relationship to the program, and you know, what is it like to see thousands and thousands of people out here for the program?
I didn't think there were this many people in Burlington. This is absolutely incredible. Our son is a senior this year at UVM, is graduating his 4th year on the team, and it's just been an incredible experience. All 4 years for them to have made it to the Sweet 16, and then to have won the conference twice, and then the national championship is just a way to go out.
Tell me about your pride as a parent, seeing your son come up here right now. What is that like for you?
It's incredible. Never ever would I have dreamt that this would have happened in Burlington, but he's happy about the school choice and got a great education while he's here.
What do you have to say to Catamount Country for supporting this team?
Thank you to everybody for being there. There were so many people at all the games, away and home. Just an incredible time.
Thanks so much. Have a good time. Celebrate. Well, so awesome to hear. I mean, as a parent, how must you feel to see your son come up here? All the hard work, all the practices you've driven them to, but we're continuing to walk along with this parade, and every step of the way, every shot we're seeing is just packed and packed with people. And up here at the top of Church Street, people are clamoring to get a view of these players that are going to come up and get to have some words.
Yeah, I think the original estimation was it was going to take them about 15 minutes to get up to the top. We are 14 minutes since the start of the parade. We are at the top of the parade, and I don't know, Catherine, you might have a slightly better view than me because you're a little closer to the middle. I can't see them yet. So they're stopping for selfies. They're stopping for pictures. They're stopping for high fives. I'm told there are giveaways too. So, like we said earlier, rock stars. There are rock stars in town. They're on top of these cars. Everyone's looking up to them, and it's just unbelievable. I'm trying to find space between the last row of fans in these storefronts, and I hope no one came out with an intention of shopping today, because I don't know how you're getting in any of these shops. But what a day, at least right now.
And I'm so happy that people are clearly soaking it up. You know, with these events, you never know how many people are going to come out, but it's so clear this passion for not just soccer, but not just UVM, but Vermont is so palpable, and people want to celebrate it because this doesn't happen. I spoke with some people, they said the last time there was like real sports excitement like this was when Tim Thomas brought the Stanley Cup trophy back, but I'm going to wager that this is blowing that crowd out of the water.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the ski team is the skiing program is no stranger to a national championship either. And, you know, I don't think we can quite call it Titletown yet because that's a very prestigious honor, but it feels like it, right? It certainly feels like that. And it's just a testament to Catamount country that if there's a trophy involved and if somebody accomplishes something so special as much as this is, they'll be here. And watching them kind of just slowly flood in is the best way I can describe it, right? We said they started lining up 11:40, 11:45. Just kept coming in. It was just another couple dozen people and then another couple dozen people. And then we look up and, oh my gosh, there's nowhere that you can walk. It's just people everywhere. So
yeah, look at this aerial shot, Michael.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, she's coming up there about halfway up Church Street right now with the trophy. They're throwing out Mardi Gras beads, of course, in green and gold to the fans. People are loving it. I just can't believe this is happening here. And you know, it's so great too because soccer's not one of the big four sports, but the popularity of soccer is growing, and especially here in Vermont.
Especially here. With
Vermont Green coming in the summer team, you know, I mean, it's just USL team. It has just really grown and grown and grown. And let me tell you, I don't think any of these people are going to forget any of those goals that people like Max Kissel, Nick Bazzini, all these guys scored for a very long time.
Yeah, Bazzini, Zach Barrett, you know, and the Vermont Green to the UVM soccer connection, you know, it's sort of like a family. It's sort of like, you know, one team plays in the summer, occupies Virtue Field in the summer, and the next team in the fall. And we've got another special guest here.
Hi, how are you? How are you guys? Great. So tell me, did you go to UVM? What's your relationship to this?
Yes, so I go to UVM, I'm a student here, I'm a junior. I'm on the women's soccer team. All of us are here. I mean, you guys can't see them out their camera, but my team's over there. We're all here supporting. They're saying UVM's a soccer school. It's awesome.
What does this mean to you to see these guys who've done this incredible achievement coming down Church Street?
I mean, they're really breaking the boundaries here. It's the first NCAA championship ever in UVM history. It means a lot to us. We're honestly just amazed by them. Yeah.
What does it mean as a UVM student to have so many people and a soccer player to have so many people out supporting the program?
It's crazy. The community is really, really showing up for these boys right now. It's crazy. There's like thousands of people here. It really shows. And oftentimes I feel like athletics at UVM go unremarked sometimes, but then events like this happen and remind us all that like athletics unites us all.
Does this give you a little extra juice for next season?
Exactly. You know, we'll be here next year.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. Thank you. Have a great time. Well, listen to that. I mean, athletes are here. I mean, she pointed out there's so many women who are on the soccer team who are here. All the athletes supporting athletes, the full community. And, you know, she did say it's like sports aren't the first thing you think about when you think about Vermont, but I think that's changing. I have a sneaking suspicion.
Yeah, I think that's changing too. Now, granted, the people that, you know, some of my friends are huge sports fans, obviously, as one of the Channel 3 members of the Channel 3 sports team, you would think, oh, what a surprise, you know, but I'm getting all these texts from some friends I grew up with, some friends I went to school with when they beat Denver in penalties. They're like, yo, were you paying attention to this? I'm like, guys, you're not going to believe this, but I'm here covering it. And then the national championship, I felt like all my friends were tuning in, and it's just so cool to see Vermont in all of these clips of the celebration and the game-winning goal in the national championship, you know, get all these clicks online, on Twitter X, on Instagram, on Facebook, everything. It's, you know, on SportsCenter, on ESPN. Yes. It's just everyone's like, oh my goodness, like, not only did Vermont just do this, but look at how they did it. And that was another thing, just from a sports nerd's perspective. Along the way, it felt like they won in every way possible. Yeah. Like they only have one tournament game at Virtue Field, and they win 5-0. Just a total celebration of the team the whole night, never in doubt. They go on the road, they win one in overtime. They go on the road, they win a game 2-0. They go on the road, and they beat the second-seeded Pitt Panthers, who were, depending on who you ask, one of the favorites to win this whole tournament. They leave no doubt there after striking in the second half. Penalty kicks against Denver, and they equalize in the semifinal and the championship with under 10 minutes to go. Different goal scorers. It's like, it felt like the whole tournament was 2 different seasons after the regular season. So
I mean,
it was just
really
unbelievable.
It's the cardiac Cats.
Yeah.
And the thing I found the most remarkable, Michael, you and I are big sports fans, and our teams don't always win. In fact, they basically never win.
In fact, our 2 sports bases famously never win.
So, but watching these guys, even when they were down, they never seemed to panic. Because it often feels when you're down in the last 10 minutes, like it's over, the season's over. But it always felt like there was one extra little bit of effort, one extra push left in them, and they didn't give up. They didn't panic, and they had some of the most beautiful soccer goals you could ever imagine that you could see.
Yeah, and they talk about that. They talked about that not just during the run, but throughout the season. Rob Dow wants this program, which I would say he succeeded in doing, in being the most disciplined, hardest working, never say die, never back down sort of attitude. And that's what they did. I mean, game in and game out, it was a different way to win until the end. But at the end, they had to come from behind twice. And I think there's no better way to sort of, personify what the program stands for on the field than what they did. I mean, any way you win a championship is special, but the way they did it is just incredible. I think they're working their way up. They're getting a little close. I can't see them quite yet, but they're getting here. They just, rock stars, like you said, that's the word of the day.
People are standing up on stuff. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, it is just a thrilling experience. I believe they're about halfway up. Oh, and Michael, we were just showing some of those highlights. I mean, what was it like for you when you saw that confetti come down?
Well, when the confetti came down, we were scrambling to try to talk to some fans. But I'll tell you, when that went up to Kissel, and I was sitting with a couple other reporters, and as soon as the ball went in the air, Kissel was right in front of us, one-on-one with his defender. And I turned to a couple reporters, and they turned to me, and at the same time, we were like, that's the game winner right there. You get Kissel by himself, he's gone, and there is his history. And it felt like once that ball went in the air, the entire stadium, sort of everyone that wasn't already standing, because a lot of people were, everyone that wasn't stood up, and you could hear this sort of collective build-up of like, something might be about to happen. And it was just a natural build-up, and it ended exactly how you would expect it once he gets by himself, and then that championship moment. Look at that shot. Look at that shot of all those people.
I'm going to say thousands of people have Church Street. And I think if you could tell kind of how many people are here, because it's taking them so long to get up here, because so many people are wanting to see them, and they're really taking their time. Oh, and I believe the first truck is coming up to where Outdoor Gear Exchange is. So what's going to happen? Once they get up to Cherry Street here, right where Outdoor Gear Exchange and Ben & Jerry's is, they're going to get off of these trucks, and they're going to walk up this tunnel of people. Oh, you
There's
can
the
hear
crowd
the cheer.
I still can't see them. It's tough to see over people anyway, but people that felt like got a little bit taller when they got closer. I don't know if they're going on their tiptoes or if they're going on people's shoulders or what's going on. I can't quite see them yet, but.
Well, so they're going to walk through this tunnel of people. People are waving flags. People are getting ready.
There it is. What a shot.
Oh, there's Rob Dow.
There's Coach Rob Dow.
The trophy. I can't wait to hear. We're actually going to be speaking with Rob Dow in a little bit, and I can't wait to hear how he's feeling about this. It's surreal. It's just about the only thing. Everyone's phones are in the air trying to get any shot. Their phones in the air.
This is incredible.
Awesome.
That's unbelievable.
Absolute rock stars.
What a 2 months it's been for Rob Dow. He welcomes in a new baby boy on Thanksgiving morning. And that night, he flies out for their next round game. It's just unbelievable. And the baby Russell made it to the national championship.
Oh, and he was so
in the
little.
house. I would say good luck charm, but they had won 5 games before that. But I know his presence was super special and meant a lot to Rob, and what a busy month. He goes from a national champion to changing diapers.
You know, and every time they've shown, I think every video of Rob Dow I've seen, every shot of him on the sideline, he's smiling.
Yeah.
He loves this team, and the vibe I think that he brought to the players, you know, it just helped give them a little bit extra to be able to push through some of the tough games. But this is such a well-deserved moment for him, and you know, his son most certainly has a pretty good entrance into the world here.
It's just, I can't even imagine what that's been like. I wonder if he's gotten any sleep at all. And on top of that, I wonder how many members of the team, including Rob, still have their mustache going. Because you go with the playoff stash, it goes away when you lose. They didn't lose.
They got to rock it forever.
So that's what we had a conversation with Rob for our latest Catamount Corner episode, and I asked him, what are you doing? What are you doing with the stash? That's what everybody wants to know. It's the playoff stash. It goes away when you lose, but you didn't lose. So what are you going to do? He said, I got to talk to my wife about it. We got to figure out what works, because it's going to take a lot of, I mean, that's a year he's got to go within. He's not used to rocking around.
Oh, look, they're walking now.
There it is.
They're coming towards.
They're working their way.
I don't think they're ever going to let go of that trophy.
No.
And they shouldn't either.
No, they shouldn't. Glue it to your hands, pass it around. Let's see. We got some flags being waved up front. We got someone just climbed a tree.
Well, you know, you got to get
hopefully
this
safely.
But
we got a fan up in the tree.
Mayor of Burlington, Emma Mulvaney-Stanek. Mayor, you've had a crazy start to your time as mayor. You had the eclipse just a few days in, and now the most incredible parade. What is this like?
It's so exciting. People are amped. They're excited to be in downtown Burlington. It's a wonderful win for the city of Burlington and UVM Cats, of course, to have this big national honor.
So, how do you top this? I mean, do you think you could ever top this? I mean, thousands of people, and what's it like? How's it been like in the crowd?
Well, I just walked up Church Street. The team is right behind us coming up. People are so excited. They're bringing that vibrancy right into the downtown. That's how we build community, and we're just getting started. This is what we need more of as we talk about building a brighter Burlington future, and we're starting right today.
Are you comfortable calling Burlington Titletown at this point?
Yes, whatever it takes, yes.
Thanks so much, Mayor. Appreciate it. And we'll be hearing a little bit more from Mayor Emma Mulvaney-Stanek in a little bit as one of the special guests. But, Michael, how are you feeling?
I'm ready to hear some of these special guests. Because we've been told that there are some pretty special people that you will see on these video messages, but we can't spoil anything.
Very exciting.
So we're not going to say a word. We're just going to say that it's going to be fun and it's going to be pretty cool.
And, Michael, this crowd keeps growing. Yeah. I'm so excited. I believe they're coming closer. This is an absolutely fantastic day. And you know, Burlington, like every other city, has had some issues, but this is showing the country, I think, really what Vermont has to offer and what Burlington has to offer.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough to deny the passion if you just took a still shot of this crowd. I mean, look at the people high-fiving everybody
look at
here.
This.
Working their way up. I wonder how many people can't even see what's going on because of how deep the crowd is. But they're just here to celebrate.
And
they're just here to celebrate.
I'm so
Look at
happy
this.
we've been able to get a camera down there. I mean,
look at all these people in that shot.
Here.
It's unbelievable.
And everybody's putting their hands out. Everyone just wants a piece of the greatness.
Yeah.
Just even you can touch Rob Dow.
Here we go. They finally made it to the top. We can see Rob Dow making his way in.
Absolutely fantastic.
Working their way up to the stage for some speeches.
And everybody is leaning over. And there's that Rob Dow smile once again. I mean,
everyone's got their phones out, taking it in, the matching championship hats.
This is a day that I don't think anyone here will forget.
No. And that gentleman I saw climbing the tree has worked his way up another branch.
Well, he's got to see it.
So he's got the. There's no way there's a flag higher than the one he's waving right now.
And you know, just the spirit here of these UVM fans is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, the music, the speakers are what, 25, 30 feet behind our heads, and there are times where the fan cheers sort of drown, can't say drown it out because it's quite loud, but you can sort of hear the cheering over the music. It's unbelievable.
Wow. You know, someone's holding up this underdog flag.
Yeah, when Rob Dow said that, he said that on Friday night at about, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so. And by Sunday and Monday, there's Rob on the stage right now holding the trophy. They're starting to make their way in. There's Maxie Kissel holding the America East Championship trophy. Of course, he scored that game-winning goal. It feels like all the goals he scored in the postseason were massive ones. That first one at Pittsburgh, and then, of course, the championship-winning goal that everyone's going to remember. Nicholas Herzig, the star freshman goalie. Yanni Bazzini, stage front. 6 goals in 6 tournament games for that man.
And now we are the champions. I mean, do you just want to listen for a second?
They are the champions.
And so many people never thought.
Yeah. No.
Small program, and they are here proving everybody wrong.
Yeah, they knew they could, and the people, the players, the coaches, the support staff, the managers, everybody in that locker room is all they need to get enough self-belief that they could do it. You know, we talked about the success that they've had. 3 quarterfinal trips in, you know, all those years, or 3rd round trips, excuse me, in a row, one of 4 programs to do it. They knew they could do it this whole season. They only lost 2 games. You know, they had a couple of ties in the middle of the season. They were trying to find their groove. They only lost twice. The season started in August. They played almost until the holidays. It's unbelievable.
And
2 losses.
You have to wonder if delaying this parade has helped get even more of the excitement up. It's been building. People were down here early this morning. So let's take a listen to what they're going to say now.
Here they are, the champions.
This is incredible. You all are incredible. These guys are pretty awesome too. I'm going to turn it over to Athletic Director Jeff Schulman. He's going to take it the rest of the way. What a crowd, what a day. Here's Athletic Director Jeff Schulman.
Thanks, Brian. How about a big hand for Ryan McLaughlin, the best play-by-play announcer in college athletics. You
guys are like gonna.
We've still got a few of our players making their way up through the tunnel here, so let's give them a minute. Let's give them a hand as they come through, and then we'll begin the program in just a second.
So we're about to hear from an absolutely incredible lineup of speakers here. And there's some very, very special guests that I would encourage everyone to stick around for. I myself can absolutely not wait to hear what they say. But these guys are really getting what they deserve. All of the fanfare is, I mean, it's Catamount country.
Yeah, we got the looks like maybe the second half of the roster, whoever was on those trucks behind them. They're working their way up. I see David Ismail. I think I see Zach Barrett. I'm not sure. I believe that is Zach Barrett, one of the captains. 90 career games played, 1 shy of the program record set by a teammate, Max Murray. He's on to the pro ranks. Zach Barrett, we're told, made it in this morning via airplane.
He wasn't going to miss it.
Last minute, but how could you miss it? Looks like he's going to be one of the last players up. He shaved his mustache. We can exclusively report that. Zach Barrett's mustache is gone. Rob Dow's, though, I don't think is gone. And like we said earlier, we're not sure if it will be until they lose again in the postseason, which, of course, is, 11 months away from happening. So here comes the rest of the team going onto the stage. Play We Are the Champions again, run it back. They're still the champions.
Why not? And they really, I'm happy they took their time.
Yes. Soak it all in.
Oh, there they go.
We've got a very special guest coming up right now.
I believe they might be making their way towards us.
I think I see Rob Dow.
All right, I'm going to step out of the way.
Okay, we're going to welcome in Rob Dow coming up right here.
Coach Rob Dow, come on up here.
Rob Dow. National champion head coach Rob Dow. It took you guys a little bit longer to get up here. How many people were stopping for selfies, for autographs? What was that like? Walk us through it.
This is way beyond my expectation. We are so lucky to have our fans, and just wow, speechless at what's being going on here in Church Street.
What do you want people to know about Catamount Country as they'll see these clips? I'm sure will go viral. There are so many people here. What do you want people to know about the passion for soccer here in Vermont?
We have the best fans, hands down, in the country. I'm sharing a passion and energy of not only for University of Vermont, but for being a Vermonter.
I noticed the mustache is still there. You decided to keep it through the off season?
Well, we didn't lose, so I had to keep it.
Being able to go up there and listen to some of these speeches, hear your guys speak, you're going to speak. What are you most looking forward to up there? To address everybody at the same time, you know, part of Catamount Country down in Cary, part of them here at watch parties, but to get everybody here, what do you want to tell them?
Yeah, well, right after the national championship, we arrived at home and everyone went home for the holidays, and we didn't get a chance to get together. Today we do, and today we do with the rest of the state, so it's going to be the best day ever.
What was it like getting everybody in the same room again? I saw Zach Barrett. I know he kind of came in last minute. Yaniv back in town, getting some of these guys together again.
Emotional, happy, sad, but let's keep this going and do it again next year.
Oh my gosh! Did you expect anything like this? All these people?
Never, never. We are so lucky.
Part of a state.
Awesome. All right, Rob, we're going to let you go. Appreciate it. Enjoy the day. Thanks, Rob. National champion head coach of the UVM men's soccer team, Rob Dow.
And incredibly proud of this group of young men and coaches and staff that proved to the country and proved to the soccer world that when you combine heart and passion and teamwork and love for one another, you don't have to be a big brand name program to win a national championship. And speaking of national championships, I want to put to rest a little bit of misinformation that was floated out there after this great win by the Catamounts, that this was the first ever national championship in the history of the University of Vermont. But we know better, right? How about a shout out to the UVM ski team with 6 national championships? All right, we're going to get our program going. You're going to hear from some speakers, community leaders, university leaders, and of course, some players and coaches. You'll have some video messages from some other prominent Catamounts and Vermonters. But I'd like to begin the program by welcoming to the stage the Director of Marketing from East Rise Credit Union, the sponsor of today's parade, a great sponsor and a great friend of the Catamounts, Yvonne Guerin. Yvonne.
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here today and to see all of your faces. And more importantly, on behalf of East Rise Credit Union, we are proud to present to you your champions, the Catamounts, the UVM men's soccer team. So, East Rise has been a longtime partner with UVM and athlete students for years, but I have to tell you, there's never been a year like this past season. It was so exciting watching all of you at each game move forward to that championship. At East Rise Credit Union, we bring people together like today. And I am so proud of our state. I'm so proud to be a Vermonter with the rest of you and to watch Vermont rally around this team all season long. Thank you. Okay, to the team. I have to tell you that you demonstrated for all of us, when you focus your vision on obtaining your goals, no pun intended, that you can achieve anything with grit and determination. thank you for that, because you have given us something that nobody can ever take away from us, and that is that we Vermonters have a championship team right behind us. So thank you. All right, with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Jeff, and we're going to see some highlights from the season. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Rob Miller. Thank you, East Rise. Great to have you as a partner of UVM Athletics. All right, I'd like to ask you now to direct your attention, please, to the video screen for a highlight package of this remarkable, historic season.
Sun hits like a bullet of fate, and then suddenly I'm wide awake. The fake bliss, our apologies made, was an enemy with no escape. My hands are 18 bleaker at the ball room. Up in the scoring, Peter Bowman. It falls from there. Drops it back. It's Marcel Papagay. Andrew Miller. This man on the ground on the track was easy. It is the countdown to the championship game. It is the countdown to the championship David Ismail scores a wonderful goal.
Could not separate him. The penalty can go. This magical run to the final Oh, that's the opportunity. The 1-2 shot. Center back will pass it long and ask Kissel to get the foot race with Bamford. Kissel may win it, he does! Kissel with the national championship! Kissel winning against Yale!
Let's hear it for the UVM pep band, the cheer team, the dance team. Thanks for being here, for all your support. I've had a few requests that we forego all the speakers and we just watch the video 10 more times. What do you think? Well, we're not going to do that. Next up, a remarkable person, a remarkable leader at the University of Vermont. She's been our interim president for all of 3 months, and she already has a national championship. Please welcome Patty Prelock. Patty.
Congratulations, Catamounts! And congratulations to our amazing soccer team! I want to take full credit for their win, but I guess I can't do that. I just have to say, seeing all the people here, the community, is just an incredible thing, and it has to mean so much to our players. I've been through them every step of the way, ties, wins, close games, and they have never disappointed. But as the president, what really makes me have a warm place in my heart is not only are they amazing athletes, but they're amazing students, they're scholars in the classroom, and they're incredible community members, working with school clinics, children, the community. They have made a difference for this community in so many ways. They made a difference for our university, for the America East, for the state of Vermont, for the entire community, and across the world, as I've gotten so many emails and messages about, I didn't know the University of Vermont had such an incredible soccer team. It's also been so great to meet the alumni and all the donors and fans who have such great pride in the green and gold. So it's been a privilege and an honor to serve in this role and in my past roles, and I am waiting for many more soccer championships. And thank you, Coach Dow, for just being an incredible leader and for really creating a commitment and community for our amazing young men. So thank you for the honor and privilege. Soccer team, you are the absolute best. Congratulations. I'm so proud. And so is the community. Go Cats, go!
Thank you, Patty. I ask you to direct your attention now back to the screen for some messages from our federal delegation.
Congratulations to the UVM men's soccer team on your incredible 2024 season and historic NCAA championship. In your win against Marshall, you did the thing you had done all season long. You won when the odds were against you. You won when the other team was ranked higher than you. You won when people called you a long shot. And while people may still be talking about that overtime championship winning golden goal, I know that behind that goal was hours and hours of practice, off-season training, and strategizing by each of you and each of your coaches. You took time away from normal college life, from families and friends, to make this dream possible. And for all the young people across Vermont who watched you play all season and cheered you on, you showed them how hard work, discipline, and teamwork can pay off. So let me say to everyone, congratulations for all that you have accomplished. Enjoy every minute of this time celebrating your hard work and dedication. And whether you grew up in Burlington or Budapest, thanks for what you've accomplished. You've made Vermont proud. Take care.
Take care. Congratulations to the UVM men's soccer team on your national championship. Wow, you have made our state very proud.
We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Go, go, go.
I am so proud of the UVM Catamounts. You guys, you have made us so proud, so proud. That's why I'm singing, because I don't know how else to express to you how excited Vermont is about your win. And what I've heard about you as a team is that you are really invested and connected into the community there in Burlington. And so this is a big win for you, of course, but it's a tremendous win for the community and the state as a whole. And I could not be more proud to be your Congresswoman.
Thank you to the members of our federal delegation. I also want to point out right here in front of the stage, Senator Leahy always a part of the heart of Vermont with his wife, Marcel. Thank you both for being here today. Our next speaker is a proud Catamount alum. He also happens to be the governor of the state of Vermont. I don't think he's decided whether he's going to sing or not yet, but please welcome Governor Phil Scott.
Thank you very much, Jeff. I decided a long time ago not to sing, okay? On behalf of all Vermonters, I really want to congratulate each and every one of you. As a team, especially. Coach, you did an amazing job with it. The one thing I've heard consistently throughout the day is that these are a great group of kids, young adults, ready to go out, and it tells me a lot when the bus driver from North Carolina, right over here, James brought his family all the way from North Carolina to celebrate you. So that tells me a lot about you as well. James, if you want to come up here and run for office, God love you. You know, I've been fortunate throughout my life. I've had success in business, politics, stock car racing. And what I've learned through that time is that it's not about the individual, it's not about me. It's about the team and working together, having the chemistry to get things done and succeed. And when I saw your games, I saw you had the chemistry. You worked together. It wasn't about any individual. It was about all of you working together as one. And that's what gave you the success you need. That's what's going to give you the success in life to make a difference. So, again, on behalf of all Vermonters, this is amazing what I'm seeing here on Church Street today. All of you coming out for this special day. And I'm so proud, so inspired. You've inspired people young and old, alums like myself, and so many of us. And I thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you for being here today. Some more messages now from some prominent Catamount coaches and former players.
Congratulations to my boy Rob Down and those tremendous soccer players that went out and won us a natty. How about that? Not only is it the first time anybody other than skiing won a national championship, but the way you did it back and forth across the country, it was just an amazing story. The best story that I can ever remember here. There's nothing ever topped that. And I just really need to be a part of that.
Taylor Coppenrath, UVM alum 2005. Just want to say congratulations. Super proud of the UVM soccer team, men's soccer team, winning the national championship. Unbelievable, incredible, super proud. Go Cats, go.
I'm Paul Munson, 2017 NCAA champion and 2022 Olympian in alpine skiing. Sending you my biggest congrats for winning your NCAA title this year, boys.
Hey everyone, Marty St. Louis here. Just want to take the time to congratulate UVM soccer team on quite the season, national champion. What an accomplishment. And my favorite thing about sports, no matter who talks about your team, no matter where they see you, we actually get to play the games, and then you can set the record straight no matter what anybody says. So, and you guys sure did that.
Hey, this is Ryan Rosillo, class of 97, and everybody up there knows how much I love that place. And during that run, I loved it even more. A massive congratulations to the UVM men's soccer team for delivering a championship that I feel like is more appreciated because it's not the expectation. So to get to experience this like I did with so many other alums for the first time, that's the kind of stuff that makes your team, your accomplishment, and that community really special. So thanks again.
Thanks to all those Catamount greats for those messages. Next up, our host here on Church Street, the mayor of Burlington, Emma Mulvaney-Stanek. Emma.
Oh, Church Street, I don't think you've looked better. Yay, right? Come on, you look really good. All right. I also know the top of the Church Street is a wind tunnel, but we are Vermonters and we're hardy and we're here to celebrate this amazing team behind me. This is a big deal. So congratulations, UVM. Congratulations. This makes you, the city of Burlington, the state of Vermont, so damn proud. If you play soccer out there, my kids didn't make it through the parade, but they play soccer. If you play soccer, who plays soccer is inspired by this team? I want to see you. Hands? Yeah, right? There's one right there in particular who's particularly excited. But truly, you know, with moments like this, because we have a lot of young people watching the leaders in this community, and there are leaders behind me in this team. And so all of the young soccer players, the soccer players to be, the soccer players today who live here in Burlington are super inspired. So thank you for that. It's a really big deal. One of the things I get to do as mayor are proclamations. Super exciting. So let's see if this doesn't fly away on me here. And it is my honor as the mayor of Burlington to deliver this proclamation. You ready? And it's on shiny paper. All right, ready? Okay, all right. Oh, and actually, before I do this, I also want to shout out to our city. We have 4 departments who work really hard to help partner with UVM Athletics and the University Administration to pull off this amazing event. And you saw a lot of these hardworking city employees throughout the parade here. We have Burlington Police Department keeping us safe here, so let's hear it for them. We've got the Burlington Fire Department out here as well, part of our critical essential workers. Giving us New York City Marathon vibes, we've got our snowplows and Department of Public Works out here protecting our streets. And of course, who supports our vibrant downtown is our Business, Workforce, and Development Department, which is like the marketplace. And so they're here and supporting this great event as well. So thank you to all 4. That's dozens and dozens of employees who helped pull this off alongside UVM. All right, so now as it blows away, you ready? Okay, proclamation. Whereas the University of Vermont men's soccer team won the 2024 American East Conference Tournament, earning the team an automatic bid to the 2024 National Collegiate Athletic Association, NCAA Division I National Tournament. And whereas the NCAA Division I National Tournament is a single elimination tournament among the champions from 22 college conferences and 26 other top colleges in the nation. And whereas UVM defeated Iona University 5-0 in the first round right here at home, and then traveled over to 7,000 miles, 7,000 miles to play away from home during the subsequent rounds of the tournament, where they defeated Hofstra University, number 7 seed, 2-1 in the second round. And then they went on to defeat San Diego University 1-0. That was probably exciting. In the third round, and then they defeated the University of Pittsburgh, number 2 seed, 2-0 in the fourth round. And then they went on to defeat the University of Denver, number 3 seed, 4-3 in penalty kicks, which I know is exciting, in the semifinal round. And then finally defeated the Marshall University, number 13 seed, 2-1 in the final round to win the NCAA Division I National Tournament. And whereas UVM men's soccer was the first team, other than skiing, to win a national championship in the university's history, the first ever NCAA championship in the American East Conference, and the first unseeded team to win the crown in a non-COVID full-field NCAA tournament since 2006. And whereas the UVM National Championship win has brought great pride and celebration to UVM, the city of Burlington, and the state of Vermont, now therefore I, Emma Mulvaney-Stanek, Mayor of the beautiful city of Burlington, do hereby proclaim January 26, 2025 to be UVM Men's Soccer Team Division I National Championships Day. That's the National Day here in the city of Burlington, and be it further resolved that the city of Burlington celebrates and honors the 2024 men's soccer team for their determination and their historic victory. Let's hear it one more time.
Thank you, Emma, and a big thanks again to all the workers here in the city of Burlington for being such great partners in putting on this event. Before I go any further, I'm looking behind me. I see two people who are incredibly important to our department and really help deliver the incredible social media content all of us throughout the tournament. Sam Koskinen. All right, we're going to move on to hear from some soccer alumni. One of the most amazing things about this run to a national championship for the team was to share it with our alums. They're a really dedicated group. They're passionate about UVM soccer, and they love this team. We have two former coaches here. Ron McKeechen's in the crowd somewhere. Big shout out to Ron. And Paul Reinhardt is right up front as well. Great to have you two here also. And now let's watch some video messages from some of our former Catamount soccer players.
Hi, I'm Skip Gilbert, CEO of U.S. Youth Soccer. More important, a two-time All-American and proud member of the University of Vermont Athletic Hall of Fame. Throughout my career, I've been to countless championship events, but nothing compares to what the world watched on the night of December 16th, when the UVM men's soccer team hoisted the national championship trophy. I stand here today representing 60 years of Catamount players. All poured their heart and souls into the team to take the program as far as we could. But on that one night last month, you all made our collective dreams.
Hello, my name is Roberto Beal, and I am a former soccer player at the University of Vermont. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the 2024 Men's National Soccer Champions, the mighty University of Vermont Catamounts. Congratulations to all the coaches and players for their tremendous run this year. You guys are amazing. Go, Cats, go!
Hey guys, Brian right here. Just want to say congratulations to the team and the fantastic year you guys had. What a feeling, and congratulations again. To my former coach and teammate Rob and Brad, a special congratulations to you guys. A new bar has been set. Can't wait to see how you guys do moving forward, and always go Cats go.
What an incredible achievement. I'm so proud to have been a part of a very small part of the season this year, and congratulate Rob and his staff, and certainly the boys who did an incredible job to win the national championship.
Hey guys, Dallin Cuff here at ESPN. I just want to say huge congratulations to you all as you enjoyed the parade. The talent, the toughness, and the togetherness you displayed was inspirational for all of us that came across you on your journey to hoisting that national championship trophy, but also you really captivated the nation. So enjoy it, soak it up, and of course, enjoy being sporting legends.
All right. If you didn't recognize Dallin Cuff there at the end, Dallin was the play-by-play announcer on ESPN who uttered those immortal lines, "Don't call them Cinderella, you can call them..." Exactly. All right, our next speaker, you'll all recognize him. He doesn't have his own TV show, but he's got the mustache. We've got our own Ted Lasso. About a few weeks ago, his colleagues honored him as the National Coach of the Year. But we didn't need them to tell us that we've got the greatest coach in the country. Please welcome head coach Rob Dow.
First of all, let's give a huge round of applause to the City of Burlington, the University of Vermont, and UVM Athletics for putting on this amazing parade. Yes! We are so lucky! Awesome job. Look, I have this opportunity to talk about what makes this team so special. And we are a value-based organization that's committed to helping these young men grow up to be men and are prepared for anything in life. And the foundation of our program is built on 3 pillars. That's being the hardest working team in this country. Second, being the most disciplined of doing the little things that make the big things. But what is most special about this team is that they are a family. A family that's willing to listen to each other, be vulnerable around each other. And when they need it, they support each other, they step up and show up every time. So, what makes this the toughest, most resilient team in this country? We need it in the most difficult moments, whether it's to win in PKs, score a goal when we're down, a golden goal in the national championship final. Is that these group of individuals knew that they had each other's backs. So let's hear it to the Cardiac Cats. Not underdogs, dogs! Vermont, you are the best fans in this country. Let's do it again next year.
Thank you, Rob. How about a big shout out to Rob's coaching staff too, Associate Head Coach Brad Cole, Brendan Pulley, Rory Toomey, and Mac Walton, Mike Ederer, Hannah Tremmel, who's in the back there, our athletic trainer. She's an unsung hero of this team. And now, I'd like to ask to come forward one of our captains, a key member of the championship team, number 5, Adrian Schul-Solano. Adrian.
Best friends in the country, make some noise!
Big stage, isn't it? So, big shout out again to all of you guys for being here, coming out here in the freezing cold and making this parade so special for us. Honestly, thank you for that. And obviously, we can say it again, the support you guys have given us throughout the whole season, throughout this whole tournament, especially in the Final Four, was just outstanding, was amazing. You guys lifted us up, you guys pushed us in every moment, and I mean, it meant so much for the team. Like playing in front of the green wall in North Carolina, we will never forget it our whole life, and thank you for that, honestly. And of course, we have such a special team. We have so many amazing players, quality-wise. Our coaching staff is amazing too. But the special thing about it was that I think we always had this confidence in the team. We always believed in ourselves. But the most crucial thing, the most important thing in this team was, I think, the love for each other. I think we created this brotherhood, this family in this year, and it was just amazing. So, as one of the captains, it was an honor to be a captain of this team. I'm so proud to be a part of this team, and yeah, just a message for UVM, take care of each other, spread kindness, spread love, and everything is gonna be all right, okay guys? One love, okay?
Thank you, Adrian. Next up, a sophomore defender. He was injured much of the year, but he's a huge part of the leadership of this team. He didn't play in North Carolina, but he still managed to get a yellow card. Please welcome Nick Lockerman. Nick.
What up, guys? Are we having a good day, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, first of all, Adu looked really good on the screen, by the way. Just shout out to him. No, I don't want to talk too much because we want to celebrate, right? I just want to thank you all. It's amazing. I mean, look at this. It's freezing cold outside. It's just a big, big family, and people were laughing at us when we told them we're gonna win the Natties. And I'm gonna say right now, we're going back to back next year. That's the goal, yeah! But we need your support next year, even more. Because we ain't underdogs. We ain't underdogs anymore. We got the biggest target on our backs now. So we need the support to go back to back. And we're gonna see each other next year. Right here on Thursday. Let's go! Thank you.
Awesome. All right, our third speaker is going to give a speech in a language that isn't his first. These two guys did amazing. Please welcome Yaniv Bazzini.
Hey guys, how is everybody? So, I didn't really prepare any speech, but I want to thank everybody that came today and everybody that supported us throughout the whole season. You guys are amazing, really all the way through San Diego in the beginning of the season and all the way to the tournament, North Carolina. Thank you guys so much. Let's give a round of applause to you guys. I can talk for myself that all this community is amazing. From the moment I just came here, everybody welcomed me, and every time I step on the field, you're just amazing. I felt so welcome until this point, so now I can say I'm really a Vermonter. I just took off my coat because I'm used to the cold now. I'm a Vermonter. Let's hear it to the guys here that work hard all the season. And like they said, they're gonna win back to back. Thank you everybody again, and I hope you guys are gonna keep cheering them on all the seasons coming up. Thank you.
Thanks, Yaniv. And our final speaker from the team, please welcome Captain, just off a plane this morning, Zach Barrett. Zach.
Thank you guys so much for being here. It means a lot to our team. I just want to start off by telling you guys a little story about an interaction I had this past week. I was talking with another player that was in college. He played for Ohio State, actually, who was also in the Final Four. And he was saying congratulations and stuff like that. But then he asked me, he's like, when you guys were in the beginning of the year, did you guys really think you were going to win it all? And I just looked him right in the eyes and I said yes. Because we have the best group of guys behind me, the best coaching staff, the best administrators, the best athletic training, the best everything, but most importantly, we have the best fans in the entire country. And that's what drives us really. So thank you guys for your support all season long. And yeah, what a way to go out. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Zach. And now a couple messages from a couple players who couldn't be with us today.
What's up, guys? This is Lou Litka. Since I won't be at the parade, just wanted to take a chance to thank the fans and community for you guys' support all year. You guys were the best fans in the country all year long, and you played a huge role in us being able to do what we did. And to the team and the rest of the guys, I miss you guys. Going to UVM was one of the best decisions I ever made, and y'all were the reason for that. So enjoy it, celebrate. Hope to see you guys soon.
Hi everybody, it's Max. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it back for the parade, but just want to come on here and give a message back to everybody, to the team. Thank you. What a special run that we had. I know in the future you guys are going to do great things again and continue on this process that we've all been on. To the coaches and the training staff and everybody who's been a part of the team, thank you. None of this would have been able to be done without you. And then to the community, to be able to feel your support no matter where we went in the country was really special and something I never took for granted, and I truly appreciate it. So to everybody, just enjoy these moments, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.
All right, thanks Lou, thanks Max. And now a couple more messages from some Vermonters who I think you'll recognize.
Hey guys, it's Paige McConnell from the band Fish. On behalf of the entire band, congratulations on the national championship. We are proud to be part of your celebration. Way to go.
Yo, I'm Ben. Jerry, hey, from all of us at Ben and Jerry's, you guys rocked it. He crushed it. They crushed it.
Congratulations to the UVM Catamount soccer team.
Not underdogs, just dogs. Dogs.
Celebrate. Time to celebrate. UVM.
Huh.
UVM.
Huh.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Jerry. And now I'd like to ask to join me on the stage here, two representatives from the Vermont National Guard, Captain Joey Hartman and Deputy Adjunct General, Brigadier General, and former Catamount lacrosse star Hank Carter.
Thanks, Chef. How we doing, Catamount Country? Let's hear a big cheer for these guys.
Coach Sal, if you come and join me for a second, please. We are so pleased to be here on behalf of Major General Greg Knight and the 3,000 members of the Army and Air National Guard. We are so proud of what you've done over this season and through all the seasons. We're also very proud that on your kit, you wear the Green Mountain Boy flag, and we feel that's very special. Our soldiers and airmen that are deployed across the nation right now carry that flag with them. So last week, Colonel Dan Finnegan from the 158th Fighter Wing flew a flag for you and these gentlemen in an F-35 fighter. What do you say? So on behalf of the whole National Guard, I'd like to present this flag to you. Thanks, Jeff. How we doing, cats? All right, thank you very much. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Hank. Thank you for that presentation. All right, we're going to end in just a minute with a special Catamount soccer tradition. Before we do that, I just want to say a big thank you to all of the athletic department staff that are here. Many of them walked in the parade. You know, it takes a village, whether you're in the equipment room or the facility staff or the ticket office or the business office or administration or athletic training or communications. I could go on and on, but we have an incredibly dedicated group of staff in our department that help to make sure our student athletes are in a position to have the success that these guys had. So thank you for all that. A special shout out to my colleague, Associate Athletic Director Joe Gervais, who's the sports supervisor of the Catamount men's soccer team. And my last colleague, I'd actually like to ask her to come up to the stage, Associate Athletic Director Krista Balo. Where's Krista? Let me tell you about Krista. Stay here, please. Let me tell you about Krista. First of all, none of this would have happened without Krista. And let me tell you about when Krista started thinking about how this parade was going to be organized. It was somewhere between the moment that Max kicked the ball and the ball actually crossed over the line. She started thinking about what today would look like. So Krista, on behalf of all of us, we have a little gift for you that I think, there it is. A special game ball. I'd ask Rob to come forward here and help me present this this game ball to Krista. Now we're going to end this celebration in a special Catamount tradition. I'm going to ask ZB Zach Barrett to come forward and help lead us all. Where's Zach? All right, tell this crew how we celebrate.
Yeah, it was well before my time, probably back in Brad's day a little bit. But it's a song called "Hey Baby." After I think they beat Stanford, 2010, they just put the song on in the locker room, and it's stuck ever since then. Every time we win, home or away, we go crazy in the locker room and sing "Hey Baby." So I guess that's what we're gonna do.
What a fitting ending to today.
It is almost indescribable. I mean, I will never forget the look on these players' faces as they looked out to the crowd and got the appreciation they so well deserve.
Yeah, and what a great victory song. I mean, I don't know what I would pick if I had to pick a victory song, but this would be on the list.
Absolutely.
And everyone, I think, down Church Street agrees with us, too. Everyone's going crazy. What a day this was. What a day this was. I mean, that's all we could say. Perfect. The sun's dipped behind some of the storefronts. It's getting a little cold. I think we should go home.
Absolutely. But it's been an absolute pleasure to do this today. So, go Catamounts.
His voice, the energy in his voice, it's just unbelievable. I mean, no one's left yet. I mean, it's officially over. They're playing the song, but everyone's still just here partying, waving the rally towels. That gentleman did get down from the tree, so that's good. But what a day. What an absolute day.
Well, thank you, Michael. And we'll see you at 11 for a full recap of today's events. Have a great day.
I'm going to be honest, Catherine, I don't know what you just said. It's so loud here. But
we're going.
Okay. We'll keep the party going here on Church Street. But what a day here on Church Street. For Catherine Huntley, I'm Michael Dugan. So long.